Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stand. Let me hear a little noise, everybody. Guys, before we start the show, you know the deal. We're going to talk about cocks, we're going to talk about squirting, we're going to talk about relationships, love, sex, everything. If you got a question, walk up right here, whisper in my ear, and I will ask the question to everybody, okay? I want you to laugh, I want you to have a great time, and when I say you're in the wet spot with Chrissie Mayr, I want you to go crazy. Give me an example right now, let's go! Yeah! This is a good crowd. Chrissie, whenever you're ready. Right now? Is there a camera I'm supposed to look at?
There's this camera.
Is that the camera going live? Oh, we're not live? All right, ladies and gentlemen, my name's Mike Figs. Thank you for coming out, and you're live at Chrissie Mayr's Wet Spot. All right. Let's bring up our first guest. Oh, I love this son of a bitch. He's one of my favorites. Guinness World Record breaker. You can see him on Comedy Central, or you can see him on In Hot Water, Monday through Thursday at 9 a.m. My man, Aaron Berg, everybody! Yeah, brother. What's up, baby daddy? That's what I'm talking about.
Hi, everybody. How are you?
Woo!
You look very serious. Hi, Marshall.
There we
Tom.
go.
This is going to be great.
This is going to be great, baby.
What do we do? You announce everybody?
I announce everybody, and that's about it.
Did you see Barry Ribs?
I saw Barry Ribs. He smelled like Marlboro 100s.
I have a 15-year-old black son. I'm Barry Ribs.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next guest, you can see her on Last Call with Carson Daly, or you can hear her fucking podcast, which is huge, from Guys We Fucked. Ladies and gentlemen, Corinne Fisher, everybody! Yes! That's what I'm talking about.
Hi.
Hey. And coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, she's been featured in Maxim, AVN, X-Bids Award nominee. Give it up for Trinity St Clair, baby, yes! Making her way to the stage. 100% Italian, baby. Give it up. St Clair, sit down, Dolly. Beautiful. All right. Last but not least, the last guest tonight, the host of Opie and Anthony, the fucking king, my boss, fucking Compound Media. Give it up for Anthony Cumia, everybody. Yes. Anthony.
Thank you, everybody.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the lady we all came here for, my boss, baddest bitch in the game, just came from couples therapy. Give it up for Chrissie Mayr! Chrissie Mayr! Oh, Chrissie Mayr! Everybody knows. Chrissie Mayr gonna live.
God damn it. And everybody clap your hands for Mike Figs. Woo! The best announcer $25 can buy. Worth every penny.
The first time I met Mike was at an event. It was a comedy event, and you were there, obviously, the other guys from In Hot Water, and Mike took the stage, and I was ready to call security because I couldn't figure that he actually was supposed to be up there.
Holy shit.
Is it because of the very Puerto Rican face, or the fat teen prepubescent midriff that he likes to bear?
It was the suspicious package eyebrows.
He looked like a kid that snuck into a tit bar.
You look like somebody who mugged a guy who works at the Genius Bar and then took his glasses so that nobody would suspect you.
Great, the roast of Mike Figs. That's great. Just fucking roast me.
All right, that's neither here nor there.
But anyways, back to Trinity.
Yeah!
Hi.
Trinity.
How are you?
Good, how are you guys?
Good. I just wear this to remember what I could lose if I was with you.
You can just stare at my tits and call it good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I thought you were going to say, Berg, that was like a commemorative memory.
Yeah, my grandmother died on the Titanic. Just want to fuck in the bathroom.
Guys, this is our first ever Wet Spot live from the stand, so give yourselves a huge round of applause, the audience, for coming out. This is great. This is very exciting. Figs, if you see anybody who's inspired to ask a question, just let us know. Otherwise, we have lots of questions that fans have emailed over the course of the weeks. Some are, general to everybody. Some are specific to certain guests. So it's going to get really hot.
They're great. I saw them and they're fucking great. So buckle up.
This is exciting. And I have a little laminated sheet here that I stole from my office
so
job.
fucking fancy.
I'm so fancy right now, and it's like
This place is so classy. They give the pizza a chair.
yeah.
It's fucking nuts.
The pizza should see us. Corinne, do you need a drink? Should we get this out of the way?
Oh, Barry Ribs assaulted me before the show. I need 5 drinks.
You remind me of my granddaughter from Louisiana.
Is he still in the room?
Is it
I
weird
hope
for us to
so.
order from here? I know that's. I would do another one-liner, just real quick, so I'm not thinking about
What's
it.
a one-liner? Cocaine?
It's mezcal. It's
Never won.
It's cocaine off of yeah.
You know what you never hear? Hey, where was that cocaine from last night? Where was the extra that we didn't do?
The overflow
It's like
cocaine.
mezcal and something else, and there's a dried orange slice.
Wait, I mean, are you naming it? She works here. I'm sure she knows it. You're like explaining the drink, right?
Mezcal. It sounds fancy. It tastes like a rich man's asshole. It's smoky. It's classy.
That's not a taste I know.
it. Oh, does your mic not work, Trinity?
La 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 la. There
La,
it
la, la,
goes.
la.
Can I have a
All right.
Coke?
Hello, yeah.
That works
there we go.
great.
Yeah, you have to
Okay,
talk
thank God.
really
I have
low.
We have
Like, I
an
know I'm
expert.
fucking loud.
Just
but
make
not
believe
that
you're
loud.
one of Jimmy Norton's girlfriends. Talk real low.
You don't mind?
Look hot as fuck and talk real low.
I have a secret
Hi,
to tell
Daddy.
My cock is coming out of my blouse.
So a one-liner, and then whatever you're getting.
We handled it
And
while
then-
you guys
and
were
then
doing
we're gonna get
the
into
bit.
the tough issues. All right, sorry.
And Anthony probably needs another drink. What are you having, Anthony?
A quadruple makers and Coke.
Yeah.
No, double makers and
A
Coke.
man of moderation.
Sorry that this is taking up. I'm so sorry you guys
I like
to
the
watch
top-
us order drinks.
I think it's fun.
I like
have
the
the
top of the bottle
calamari, please?
that looks like a used tampon.
I just don't want anyone to
Maker's
be
Mark,
hurt.
anyone? You ever drink it? It's amazing. It's all red and bloody on top. Thank you.
Aaron, do you want a seltzer or a
No, I ordered
your pizza
a
sauce.
Coca-Cola.
apple juice? Okay.
Apple
I want to
juice.
thank. Oh, we have some people who came from. very
Speaking
far
of the
away.
trans population, how are you, ma'am?
Yeah.
That nice to see you.
We're starting on the staff now. Jesus.
Guys, we have some fans that came
I
out
could
from
barely
Utah.
see it, Low Duck.
We have some fans who came out from Utah and gave me these gorgeous flowers. I didn't just buy these for myself.
Yeah, fucking
Yeah.
Utah, baby!
Yeah. This is the card that came with it. Dear Chrissy, thank you for the many laughs and to also celebrate your continued success. Your Utah firefighters. Oh.
Wow.
I want to see each and every one of your hoses after the show. All right.
Are these the Utah guys?
In the back.
Oh, these guys are great. They're the real heroes. These guys were there on 9/11 in Utah. They
Nice.
I will
they helped put out
remember you.
the 18th fire on the potato field. These guys really stepped it up. So if you guys want to donate, they're going to help make Pete Davidson's movie.
The potato field. Have you ever been to Utah?
No.
It's mostly mountains.
Nice. Mountain fires.
Yeah, it's shit that
I
can
think you
never
could be-
burn. Utah's
Potatoes.
made of just fireproof rocks.
I think you
Been there.
confuse it with Idaho, Berg.
These
Apparently
guys,
they find Jesus' writings in them. Right?
these two
Oh, that
guys
fucking
hit
worked.
their wives, and the other guy had to bring his.
Does this work?
These guys, if you don't know, by the way, they're from Utah, the home of the Utah standoff. And if you don't know what a Utah standoff is, it's when two men gaze eye to eye and masturbate each other ferociously. The first one to come is gay. And it
It's
was
called Saturday Night.
These guys, thank you for coming all the way from Utah. Did you guys leave your 9 wives at home? They're having a great time. The old guy gets it because he doesn't have long left.
Thank you for your service.
You better dump a lot of water in your drinks to make it equal to those Utah bars. I hear those are brutal, right? It's like, here's your beer now. Don't have 18 of them or you might catch a buzz.
All right. I guess you have some feelings.
Terrible.
About,
I think
yeah.
no one's been to Utah. You think there's potatoes there? You're doing an Irish accent. No one's been to Utah. I've been to Utah twice. Never saw either of these
I'm
things.
so fucking Mormon. Oh, Lord.
I got the best shepherd's pie in Utah.
I'm gonna dump a load all over your Dublin.
Oh my God.
One day I'll get there. Guys, I'm going to launch into some you guys are great. I'm so excited for all of
That's what you have to say when you've lost total control of the show.
No, I mean, I've lost all control, but I'm also excited. You know, I can be.
By the way, before you start, I just want to say Marshall's got really fuckable eyes, and his wife is hot, but if I had to choose between the two, I don't know who I'd fuck, because his face looks like a 70s pussy turned upside down.
Yeah.
Oh, he looks like a husky dog.
Just
come
made the
to
black
human
guy
life.
throw up. There you go. Hashtag no homo. Thank you.
You're watching crowd work with Aaron Berg.
Thank you.
Oh, having a good time.
Guys, this is a serious question. I've been married to not me, this is a question from a fan. I've been married to my wife for 8 years and she's slowly let herself go, meaning gained weight over the years.
No, we knew it.
I don't find her sexually attractive.
From everyone.
Wait a minute. How'd you get into my emails?
This is large type. I don't find her as sexually attractive now, but I love her. We do have one girl, but now she's 5, so she has time to take care of herself. I don't like that he assumes that. I'm still in relatively the same shape now than when we first met. How do I tell her to drop the poundage without getting yelled at?
Can he just go to Pornhub.com?
Oh, wow. I mean, I'm sure he already is.
Like, rather than fucking tell his wife that she's fat. Like, just go to Pornhub, jerk off, and call it good, my friend.
But what guy isn't already on porn?
Right.
I know. So he will get happy, for real.
Is there an attachment?
She got the waistline of the kids from Stranger Things.
I like it, yeah.
Does anyone have a cracker I could eat? My bowels haven't moved since I was 17.
You guys, there's somebody here with an overweight wife that needs your help.
In the room? Raise your hands.
No, I think this is...
Raise your hand, Berg.
There's nothing you can do. You can't do anything.
Oh my Lord.
I can't
He's
even.
stuck between a rock and his wife.
Wait, did someone fat say that to you? Oh, Jesus Christ.
There's nothing this gentleman can do. Even though he's in the same shape he was, he has to accept the fact that his wife had a child, and that takes a toll on a woman, both mentally and physically, and he has to accept that and love her for her and just cheat on the road. That's all he can do.
It's the typical the Kobayashi Maru from the Wrath of Khan movie. The no-win scenario.
Yeah.
You can't tell her she's fat, but then you can't do anything about her being fat. So that's what
You
it's gonna
can't
be.
say it, but you can imply it.
Yeah, but let's go for a walk. You want to go to the park? You want to go for a walk?
Whenever she goes to the fridge, you can go, no! And just block it.
I was getting water. No.
When she walks into the kitchen, point out the ripples she's making in the water glass.
Whenever she
Good
goes
help,
out to the
but
car,
subtle.
make a beeping noise.
Yeah, there are ways. I mean, in my personal experience, one time I ate 2 cheesesteaks in a week, and my boyfriend just pointed it out, and that was enough. Now I'm fully in ketosis right now, so it worked.
How's ketosis going?
Great, my pee smells disgusting.
Oh, I'd love to smell.
No one in here has ever dieted, so this isn't resonating. Oh, not so fun when it's on you guys, huh? Everyone's like, call Berg's wife fat again.
I once did the master cleanse for 28 days, which is where you drink nothing but like maple syrup, lemon juice, and cayenne pepper.
Yeah, you did it. You didn't cheat. For
I thought
28
that
days?
C word was going to be something else coming out of your mouth.
No, that's
Maple
very
juice?
caloric.
It's a crash diet.
That's what they did to the people they arrested after 9/11. What the fuck? What does that
I lost
do?
like 10 pounds and then immediately gained it back.
Oh, well.
Here's your drinks, and now I'm going to paint the wall behind you.
Cute and little
think
it
that
is. This is for you.
Thank you.
All right, good.
Thank
this
you.
is so important. I love this dried lime. All limes matter. All right. Oh God, I'm sorry. All right. So Trinity, what do you think? Do you think the guy should just masturbate to Pornhub? He shouldn't say anything. Oh, are you okay there?
Sorry.
Didn't you go for like a double or a triple?
Wow.
You did order that.
That's crazy.
You did order that.
I could drink 20 of these and still be the most sober guy on the Long Island Railroad.
Yes.
Don't worry about me.
That's true. You could drive the train.
Into the mic.
You're doing great. You project. It's great.
Thank you.
All right. So, guy with the wife who's gaining weight. Yeah, I would say take her on walks. Take her to the park. Get her a wheel,
A frisbee.
Yeah, a frisbee. I would just say let's be more active together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hitting it from a health perspective is always the
Or
way.
he could try the open relationship scenario.
Okay. Yeah. A lot of guys don't like that.
Aren't you supposed to enter that from a healthy place, not because someone got fat?
Let's just go fuck someone that I like, and we can call it good. I won't bring it home.
Yeah.
Okay.
If anyone has ever known me from broadcasting for 20 years, you know what she is. My type.
Well, we said.
Where's the fucking gun?
Where's the fucking gun? Are you a magazine in the gun, magazine out of the gun but still on the table, or hide the fucking magazine? Those are my three girls when I have people in my house.
Oh, okay.
Like some girls are pretty cool. I'll just leave the gun on the night table with the mag in it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, let me just pop the mag. I got enough time before she pops it in. Others, it's like, block the mag up.
No, I don't want to see a gun.
What are you, some kind of faggot?
I mean, I'm probably not your type, but like, guns scare me. My sister.
Yeah, that's their job. Holy fuck.
That's their job.
Scare you first, next, kill you.
All right.
That's the job of a gun.
What kind of women are you inviting over that you need a gun to tame them?
Right next to
No,
him.
I don't. I just always have a gun. One girl actually wanted me to put a gun to the back of her head
Kinky.
and
Yeah.
fuck her doggy style.
Fucking fetish.
It is a fetish, right? You wouldn't be into that, right?
Yes.
I heard a lot of police fulfill that fetish on the streets.
I think
We got it, but it was very sad. Yeah.
in my love.
And now that you're all like
Drunk?
drunk, I was gonna be PC about it. No, this question is for Cumia. Fuck, marry, kill. Opie, Jim Norton, Dave Landau.
Fuck, marry, kill with Opie, Norton, and Landau.
Yeah.
I gotta marry Landau. He's my
sweetheart.
on-air partner. He's my life partner. And as far as an on-air partner goes, he still has a nose, which is something very unique. Well, kill. Well, though we were successful with his career, I would like to kill him personally.
Opie.
So you get it, his career's dead. Anyway, Opie, yes. And then fuck, Jim Norton's gonna give you some night
Some
of sex
blowjob.
and hijinks.
Yeah.
But it would be fucked up because I would like a tight asshole, and you know he just doesn't have one.
Maybe his eye or his mouth.
No. Have you seen some of the transgendered women he's been with? Wow.
Really? Wow.
Fucking packing. No, I'm serious. That wasn't a joke. I'm tolerant.
Yeah.
Go LGBTQ.
IA.
There we have it.
5.
Look, everyone gets nervous. Oh, what is he saying? Don't take it.
Hey, Andy, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
So you like guns, but here's a real question. A little finger in the hiney, yes or no?
No, everything's got to stay away from there.
Yeah.
My asshole's like Area 51. The military comes out if you get too close. Lock you up, chase you away.
So that's why the guns
No,
on the
I
bench.
can't have any part of that.
All right.
It's more out of personal embarrassment. Who wants that? Because at some point, you know, you can be kissing her hands and licking her fingers, and
But
then where have they
you
been?
ever
What?
caught
It's
Jim-
like my mom said with dollar bills. Don't put it in your mouth. You don't know where it's been. And then the first time I went to a strip club, I went, oh, now I get it.
Yeah.
Now I get what mom meant. And she was dancing.
Have you ever had someone toss your salad, though?
Oh.
Yeah, that's happened.
Okay then.
But I prefer doing it more than.
Oh my God, this is like a love connection over here. All right. Getting to know you. Next question. I have two questions, but the same.
My bank balance?
No, you shouldn't. I've been a fan of Corinne. and
Write down,
Christina.
ask for raise.
I've been a fan of Corinne.
Your ass looks like that, I'll give it to you.
It does.
All right.
Wait, you're talking
It's
about
got
my ass?
dick marks all over it.
Guys, I'm so excited for this show. So excited. Losing control. This guy's been a fan of Corinne and Christina for years. Corinne, have guys you've been involved with been cautious of becoming mentioned on your podcast? Also, do you think there have been guys who've only wanted to date you or be involved with you because of your podcast, Guys We Fucked? I don't know if you guys are familiar.
So part one,
Two-part.
no one's ever been cautious. People have just gone on Facebook and Facebook messaged me to try and fuck me to be on the podcast. And I'm like, you can just be on the podcast because that's easier than me having to fuck you. It's disgusting. And
Anybody I know?
yeah, probably everyone you know. Just a fun assortment of open mic comics. And then, do you think there'd be a guy? Yeah, I mean, no one. There's nothing that could bribe people into wanting to date me. No, absolutely not. Yeah, the only comic I've dated long term since I've done the podcast actually didn't want to be on the podcast. So that's how I knew. That's how I knew it was real love.
Names or it means nothing?
No, then it'll be more publicity that he's ever gotten. He doesn't even live here anymore.
Really?
Seriously, you don't know
I
him.
wouldn't even know his name?
I can say confidently, you don't know him.
He doesn't deserve it.
But you have a boyfriend now.
No, I dumped him.
You did like 2-3 weeks ago.
Like a month ago.
A month
I dumped
ago?
Him. Yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
yeah.
But you liked this guy.
I did like him, yeah.
What are you, a psychiatrist?
We're still friends.
What the fuck is this? He knows
Wait,
everything
maybe
about
you were not sharing enough emotionally with this fellow. That's weird. Are you going through like rebound stuff? Do you feel horrible now?
No, I don't feel horrible.
feel good?
I'm just moving. I'm packing.
Yeah.
This is-
Girls either clam up or go fucking nuts.
Yeah.
When they break up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just it's a lot of weird tweets. I used to fuck a lot in my 20s, but it's actually not fun anymore because then the information ends up
I used
on
to
Reddit. And
I used to
read
fuck
that
a lot
so
in
much.
the 20s.
In
Yeah.
the 20s.
That ass ain't prohibition.
Self-deprecating humor, people. But
Now you like a different kind of flapper.
Yes.
That's a good one.
Someone's
that.
watching the History Channel
I like that.
and jacking to it.
Trinity, this question wasn't aimed at you, but I'm curious, have guys ever, like, I don't know, you don't talk about people you date, do you?
I don't talk about people that I date, but I mean, I have people that I date. Dating civilians, hard as fuck.
You prefer a civilian over somebody in the industry?
I do, 100%, but it's still hard to date a civilian because at the end of the day.
hear ya.
Yeah. Let me tell you, like,
21 guns.
Firefighter Anthony reporting for duty.
like they're just not. I mean, they have to be completely open to what I do, and they have to understand that, like, when I'm on set, and when I come home, I'm who I am. But like, there's such a like. They feel insecure. Like, the man has to actually, like, be confident in who the fuck they are.
Yeah.
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 Right?
Yeah.
You have to be confident in who you are, and you have to know how to fuck.
Like
Yeah.
the man on this
Like,
panel.
if a guy cannot fuck me at home, it's over. Like,
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Yeah.
like, the sex is really
So
much
confident.
Yeah.
You could look at the girl you love
Yeah.
getting fucked by another guy and go,
Yeah.
I am
Exactly.
so confident.
You're
Yeah.
so confident
Wow.
because at the end of the day, like, she's gonna come home and she's gonna want to fuck me.
Yeah.
You gotta be good.
Oh, sore.
Yeah.
Pussy all beat up, looking like
better be able
a
to
dirt
deliver.
bike track after a rainstorm.
Oh, believe
That's
me.
what I like. Tasting other guys. Going, hey, did you spill bleach and pennies all over your pussy?
That's a period, I think.
Way to clean it. It's a weird way to clean it.
Hey, did you have a pancake syrup mishap all over your lower back? What's going on here? Where were you all day? You're not a librarian.
There's a strudel icing map of Hawaii on your back.
That was funnier than I gave it credit for.
Why does your throat look like somebody punched the back of it?
Here's a question for Trinity. Ever since you announced your guest for this show, I've become a huge fan of Trinity St Clair. I follow her on all of her social media. What could a fan do to impress you or stand out? Would you ever consider dating a fan?
Ooh.
I guess anyone can answer that question, but I'm really looking for Trinity and to meet up with her sometime.
Is this a stalker?
This
This sounds like a
I had to
leading
leave out
into
the
a
names.
fucking stalker.
Michael Gavin Ali.
He's
This is a
hoping.
stalker. This is like, okay, now I'm gonna follow her, and then I'm gonna follow her where she is.
It's
and
a girl?
where she lives, and what
I don't.
doing.
We do have a couple stalkers that are fans of the show. They're not here tonight.
A couple.
here.
A
Then they're not
couple.
good stalkers.
All 1,500 fucking Twitter fans are all stalkers.
I got a similar question that coincidentally came up. Would you date a guest sitting to your right?
Can he deliver?
Oh, yeah. Fuck this. Deliver. How about a ring? God, marry me. Look at this
Yeah,
one.
I know.
And she's Italian. I could take her home to the family.
Yeah.
Sicilian.
Oh,
What are you?
100% Sicilian.
different.
In Sicilian.
She's a square instead of a triangle.
Super Italian.
Cindan.
How do you make your sauce?
Menzegosh.
Are we having Sunday dinner? Yes.
This is great. I love you.
It's a very difficult situation.
Would you date a fan though? Unless he was a very cool
100%.
civilian.
I've dated fans that became a boyfriend. Like my last boyfriend was a fan initially, and that's how he accepted me. But then he became weird and crazy.
What did he do to get?
Did he strap you on one of those horse things and take you away from your Dairy Queen job?
Well, he had a hissy fit and broke up with me because I had sex on Sunday.
Yeah.
Wait,
Because what?
I had a shoot on Sunday, and he broke up with me because that was supposed to be our special day.
Oh, Sunday was your day.
On Sunday?
And then he got 4 dicks coming at you. And he's like, we're supposed to watch the Bears.
Fucking amazing threesome. I'm sorry.
Flood tombs 1
It
through
was
4.
amazing.
Fire.
Did he know about the threesome?
Yeah,
In
it was on social media. I posted it. It was for Naughty America, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
Did you tell him before though? Before you posted it? Oh, okay.
It was, and then he goes, you really shot on Sunday? I'm like, he knew about the scene. I just
Right.
didn't tell him what fucking day. I'm like, get out of here, bro.
So weird to be so hung up on Sundays. It's not
Sundays are a thing for me. If my wife's like, hey, I'm going to the park with the kid, I'll hit her with a frying pan.
Nah.
I get upset. Sunday's our day. Yeah.
Fucking day.
I don't really.
Yeah.
So then
But I get it. That's not. He wasn't jealous of the fact that you were boning dudes. He was just like, it's on the Lord's day.
That was supposed to be our day to have sex.
That was the gang that fucked her, the Lords.
Yeah. Vagina, come out and play.
I did not shoot the blow bang on Sunday. I swear to you.
This is good.
Just a normal scene. Just a normal scene.
it must be hard to find an understanding guy.
It is.
What's the most guys you ever had in a scene?
Hey! I asked the questions here.
5.
5.
Only 5.
That's good. That's one for every hole.
God.
That's awesome. I love that.
No, I've never done it. I'm
scenario.
just imagining what it looked like.
It's amazing.
5.
You
Did
got
they?
2 hands.
Oh, turn. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
6 holes.
Yeah,
but-
Chrissy wants to get fucked in the
If
nostrils.
it's the same as Bobo's IQ, I'm okay.
5.
5.
See, it's low.
That's awesome.
Real low.
Getting turned on.
Double
All right.
jerk. Ugh.
Turn the
That's how I order my chicken in Harlem.
It's the magic hand.
Double jerk.
Okay, love the show and the network, and I wish I could have gotten over to New York for the Wet Spot Live. That's what you're in right now. I observed for a while the stories from Berg having some gay experiences.
Nice.
Would Aaron Berg consider himself to be bisexual? I definitely do and really believe he has done more with guys than he has let on.
Wow.
What is this, my dad? The fuck?
Love Mr. Berg.
I love this question.
When I was 12 years old, I was in my garage and I was beaten off with a neighbor, and then we accidentally slipped our cocks into each other's mouths with socks on them. So it was safe sex. That's all. I fucked with guys before when I was on set with Trinity, and yeah, and I was a stripper, and I would strip in front of men and jack off and throw cum at them. If that's gay, then fuck me in the bathroom. Fucking queers. But that's it.
That was beautiful.
And whenever I go to Anthony's house, I go in the pool. He goes, "Fag," and then they throw cum at me that he's been storing in mason jars in the basement.
When there's 2 guys next to him, he goes, turn on the bubbles. And then I don't know what he's doing under there.
Anthony, something's wrong with your pool. It keeps making me cum.
My skimmer looks like egg drop soup when he goes in.
Hey, Berg, I got a question for you. So, to keep your cock hard during a performance, you would wrap a rubber band around your cock and ball.
Or keep your mother nearby.
Okay, great.
Yes.
She makes a great fagatini.
Yeah, she
But
does.
Anyways, do you know any stories of that, hurting a guy's cock?
Yeah, guys would have blood vessels pop in their cock. My cock turned blue when I would do 4 songs.
Needed the money. Oh, hey, Jacob.
And a woman once grabbed my dick and yanked it like that, and then the female security member threw her down the stairs.
They were trying to get a pack of cools.
Yeah. And she tossed her down the stairs. It was a nightmare.
But it'd stay hard for a while. It
yeah,
looked
20
good.
minutes. Yeah.
20 minutes is fine. After that, you take the rubber band off.
Yeah, I never had a blood vessel pop, but I did get erectile dysfunction.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. So I'm not going to do it then.
No.
Sounds like a good way to make a tie-dyed penis. Put rubber bands around it, dipping in a little dye. No?
How did you get the erectile dysfunction?
It kills your cock after you wrap an elastic around it for a year and a half.
would
It was
assume,
there was a few tough years.
You know what? You're not supposed to do that.
Yeah, they never tell you that in health class, though. And but it works now, Trinity.
Oh, you wrap a noose around your neck? That doesn't work either.
I'm taking notes. I'm taking notes.
I lynched my cock.
Trinity, have you ever seen anybody use a rubber band or any other office supplies while on the job?
Staples.
No, I've only done ball busting, but like that's about it. I'm like,
How do you bust a ball?
oh, you literally kick somebody in the ball sack.
Just kick it.
Like
That's
kick
fucking
them.
hot. I don't know who else is into
All
that.
right, I'll tolerate that.
Once again, the fetish zone, like literally, you kick the living shit out of someone's balls, and it is scary as fuck. But it's
No, it's a big thing.
I've seen it online. People do it. It's terrible.
Really?
It's the Asians, I tell you. It's all about the Asians.
Yeah.
They love their ball sacks.
And one fat Italian right here. You could hit my balls with a wrench. This is something
Trinity
about it.
St.
I love
Clair.
it. It feels good. I like ball pain. Everybody.
You must have kicked my balls.
What? Say what?
It's the most fun accent.
Kick my balls. One I call a Hiroshima, one I call a Nagasaki. Kick the fuck out my balls.
Kick my balls.
Apparently, it's happening to them every minute they're driving. See, that old gag. Thank you.
Ref turn.
I saw a video today. Some guy, an Asian dude, was videoed driving in a Tesla, asleep at the wheel, letting the Tesla just drive.
Yeah.
I went, yeah, I'm okay with that. I trust fucking Elon Musk's machine before I trust. I'm in Flushing, Queens.
I've been watching a lot of the videos of the robots like learning things. It scares me. It's like, what's it called? Boston Electronics or something?
Oh, yeah, with the little robot dogs and everything. They look like every science fiction monster that runs after you once we figured that out.
Yeah.
There's also
Yeah,
these
I like it.
machines that are like basically
Oh,
flashlights, but it's a
please.
machine. You like stick your dick into it. It's like a machine that takes a sperm sample. I don't know. I feel jealous. I feel like they're taking jobs away from me.
Well, they have
personally.
full sex dolls. They're like Whitney Cummings special.
I
yeah.
saw. Oh my god.
They're
she
hot.
got
They're
a
like
sex
$20,000.
doll.
Yeah, they're 20. I wanted to buy a man one. They're $20,000.
Wow.
Yeah, they're really realistic.
Channing
Yeah,
Tatum.
I won't fuck you if you put me on your podcast.
Girls. Pay for my sex robot. Okay. All right, I'll do it.
Trinity, are you worried
Nah.
that sex robots will take you out of a job?
I definitely know they can't do that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good.
There's
Good.
No fucking way.
Good. I wouldn't want that either.
How come?
I am who I am.
Nice. Not a robot.
Sex robots get
and that's all's who I am.
What about when you get old?
Hottest Popeye
What about
ever.
when you get old?
That's not gonna happen.
No.
You're not getting old?
Nope.
Oh.
It's not gonna happen.
Cool.
I've got full-blown AIDS. I have 3 weeks to live.
But remember,
This is a science
we
show.
go from like fucking teens to like now I'm shooting MILF shit. And it's
Yeah.
the funnest fucking
You're
shit ever.
doing MILF shit.
I love MILF shit. Oh my god, it's the sexiest
Does
fucking
this
shit.
start with you angrily cleaning a bathroom?
It's where I get to fuck really hot guys and know what the fuck I'm doing, rather than like see a penis and be like, what is that?
Oh, you have to pretend you don't know how to
yeah,
suck
like
a dick,
when I was
which
all
is crazy.
teens, like teens, like didn't like what is this? Or I'm like a virgin fucking bride,
Which is
after
crazy.
The 20,
Oh.
200
I gotta look this
I've been
up.
sucking dick since I was 14.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Can you
That's
imagine?
20 years.
An hour before the show, we had to tell her not to deep throat the mic.
Yeah.
So I think she knows about penis.
Do you do like stepmom stuff? Because
Yeah.
that's pretty hot now.
Fucking hot.
Can you run it through for the like? Pretend I'm the stepbrother. Because some of these guys don't get it.
My stepson.
Yeah, do like a setup, not the sex, but do the scene.
Clean your room.
So like, what am I doing? I'm doing my homework or something
You're
usually, right?
Or like you come, like you perv in on your mom.
Okay.
Obviously, because I'm doing all the fucking chores.
Right.
And you walk in with a hard on.
Yeah.
And I turn around. I'm like, what is that? He's like, I don't know. I'm like, let me show you what that is.
Yeah.
Take your pants down and I fucking suck your cock.
Yeah, and do you mention the dad? I see a lot of the times they're like, your
Oh,
dad's
God.
gonna be home
I'm like,
soon.
Dad's gonna be fucking fucking home. Like, I can't believe we're doing
It's
this.
awesome.
If you tell your dad, if you blackmail me, like, you're out of the house.
Oh, so you blackmail me or I blackmail you?
Yes, we're both blackmailing.
Oh,
each
so
other.
don't tell your father. We're both
Once
going to get cut out
blackmail
of
came
it.
into this, I lost interest.
Blackmails.
Oh, wait. Okay, sorry, continue.
It's a different thing.
God damn it.
That's awesome.
Shit.
And that's your favorite to do now.
I love it.
It's really hot. Guys love that a
Oh, my
lot.
God.
The
So-
question is why? Why does everyone want to fuck their stepmom?
I don't know.
She's fucking hot.
Yeah.
I hate that bitch. She stole my dad. I hate that bitch.
But
What?
she's hot.
What is this, the
fucking your
Pope
dad?
over
Why
here?
are you so
Jesus
mad
Christ,
about
lighten
that?
up.
My dad.
Lighten up,
She's like
Francis.
20 years younger than your fucking mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just want to.
I've never done this before.
I just want to fuck the pizza
oh.
guy like the old days.
I've done that.
Nice, great,
Fucked a
cool.
pizza guy?
Of course.
I asked for extra anchovies and they wouldn't look me in the eye.
Well, the thing was that our tip
Did he?
was Tom challenge.
Chrissy asked for extra anchovies. He fingers you and then puts his fingers near your nose.
What I wanted.
Here's the anchovy.
I want it on the pizza. I shower.
There's a little bit of trout in there too. I hope you caught your limit.
It's your show.
It's my show.
Don't let him do this.
Stop that. Here's another. Figs, you're not doing your job. Does anyone have a question from the audience?
Start sucking cock.
Sorry. Later on, Jeff, I got
damn
you.
it, you fucking gay.
Anybody got a
hipster.
question?
No,
Oh,
I'm just
no.
kidding. I love
Nobody.
both those groups.
That's all you do is go, anybody got a question?
Anybody got a question?
You should talk to these two guys. They have a question, but they
told
don't
them
want to
I'm
just be like, we
scared.
have a question. Talk to
I
them,
dildos
get to
the
know
other
them,
way.
and then get a question out of them.
I think
Watch.
their question is, why are we
Make
here?
small talk.
Tommy, you got a question?
Oh,
It's my boy, Tommy. Makes
I
good
have a
pizza.
question.
Was that Barry?
How many gigawatts of electricity will it take to get my DeLorean?
Barry Rick.
Barry Ribs has a question.
Barry Rick. Come up here, Barry Rick. Come right here.
Oh,
He smells like a mop in a janitor's closet. I'm Barry Ribs.
Hi, is this shit working? Trinity, I'm a new fan. Would you consider fucking a grandfather?
They call that the GIMP.
Call me. Call me.
Kim sleeping.
All right.
That's it?
That's
That's
your
your
number.
question?
Making the girls uncomfortable. It's Barry Ribs.
Send me a Western Union telegraph about when you'd like to come over and fornicate.
I will.
I'll take my pill with several hours' notice. I get rock hard from Viagra. I'm Barry Ribs.
Barry, we were gonna
Wait, how did we all learn the song so quickly?
Oh my God.
It's an inside joke, Corinne. It's an inside joke.
Wow.
From another show.
Prizes to anybody who asked a question, and Barry
got the
asked a
BBC.
question.
That is the BBC.
Yeah,
Don't raise your hands, gentlemen. You've already got them.
You know, I'm gonna keep.
ew, how tiny.
This is from Corinne. These are from.
The size of that dick.
I went to Doc Johnson headquarters and they gave me that.
Jesus Christ.
Trinity, do
I
you
know it's such a
Dick
misconception of who
No,
I am.
and I don't want to.
This
No.
is too much.
No, that's
Trinity,
too much.
right
Go to the
on.
hospital.
A big black dick. It's Kanye.
Yeah, no. All right, sorry.
See, he's.
I like the fact that you were storing that in Trinity before.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to profile.
It
think
fell
I'm
out,
making
so we
points
had to
here.
tell everyone we had
Oh my
it.
God, it's Kevin Brennan.
Oh my God!
What's up, baby?
Kevin.
Kevin, you got a question?
Is this in plans?
Is Monday still available? Get it, everybody? I used to work there.
Oh my God!
Everybody.
Kevin Brennan!
We miss you.
See him on the Misery Loves Company podcast.
He loves wearing windbreakers. He's Kevin Brennan.
I adore you. This guy is one of the funniest motherfuckers
Yeah.
Yes.
ever. Apparently, it's out of my hands, though. No, come on, I love the guy. He's funny as fuck.
He wants you to do with your dice, is what he asked.
Oh, hey, Jerkov. What are you making? $10 now? Good choice.
Kevin, do you want some lube? Do you want some lube?
I already got some.
Romantic Depot is a sponsor for this.
Go tell your wife
show.
while you're not making tens of thousands. I'm sure she'll love it when you're giving the kids hamburger helper without the hamburger.
I'm trying to feed my kids.
Chrissy, can we talk about your hiatus though?
I took a hiatus from vibrators for a whole month. The whole month of August, I haven't used a vibrator because I couldn't
hell
feel
is that?
shit. It's been the longest 26 days of my life.
That's the
but
rabbit.
I have a Hitachi Magic Wand, which I would use every day to the point of like, I wouldn't even. Oh, Jesus.
That sounded like a bass line to a song starting up. Boom, ba-dum, bum.
Beatboxer!
That's not what beatbox
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Rush!
I'm a beatboxer.
Today's Tom Sawyer get high on you.
You can't have it.
At the stand, doing the wet spot at the stand. Oh, it's
That's
really
awesome.
grand.
Hello, Cleveland.
Anyway, I haven't.
Do a little dance, make a little love, get down.
Tonight.
I haven't.
I was busy, baby.
How am I supposed to suck on that?
I haven't used a vibrator in like 26 days. Oh shit. Well, I was gonna be the first one to use it. Well, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
Just lock the
It's
door.
fine. I don't care. It's got a lot of settings.
Seeing a
Anything.
dildo pressed
Feel it.
against some osh gosh bagosh pants is really sexy.
That's Anthony's
Wow,
thing right
yeah,
there.
yeah.
If you this can fold back and this can go in your butt. She said.
Just like a real dick.
That could go in
This
your
part
butt.
folds back.
Again,
It looks nice. I could pick either pink or purple. I got it for free.
unless that is called Dr. Stevenson, it will never go in my butt.
Hello.
Dr. Stevenson's this girl I know.
Plugs. There's a secret little plug. Oh Jesus! There's a secret little hidden charging plug. It's got
Nice.
settings. I don't know where they are. Oh yeah, it's like it's like I'm not doing this the right way.
Can I feel?
See, I
God.
hate vibrators.
Do you like just a dildo?
There you go.
No,
There
I
you
don't.
go.
I only use anal beads.
Oh, that feels good.
Oh,
I'm trying to get my ass eaten.
You should walk around a public place with that and just go, anyone got a charger? Does anyone have a charger? That'd be fucking awesome.
Turn it into one of those things that are on the street now that only have homeless people texting.
Yeah, they just plug it in, getting off at one of those kiosks.
You know,
I should charge it at one of those.
homeless people in San Francisco are already doing it before they
The
shit.
people at Romantic Depot hooked me up with this. I'm really excited to break my strike tonight with it.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, maybe I'll do a little race.
Can
don't know.
I see that though?
Yeah.
All I'm seeing is white supremacy.
Oh, well. I had to pay extra for that. No, this
It happens.
Maybe I can
Whoa,
do
look at
a
it go.
race, two of them.
Shaking like Barry Ribs trying to fall asleep.
Oh my God. Oh shit.
Too soon. Is he still here? He's still here.
Yeah, he's still alive. Yeah.
He has night terrors from Vietnam. He's Barry Ribs.
Okay, well, I'll rehearse that next time.
Anthony, has there ever been a guest over the years that you've been completely smitten by? Ever date or hook up with anyone you've had as a guest? That's your whole
Okay,
career.
there are two different things. The ones that I was smitten by the most, and it wasn't really a guest on the show, but I had Daniel Craig's security guy said Daniel Craig wants to shoot guns. And I was like, I got guns, because I knew his security guy was former NYPD. So he goes, gather up all your guns, drive out to Suffolk County Police Range, and shoot with Daniel Craig. Now, Daniel Craig's reputation has been this anti-gun guy, because that's the whole, liberal Hollywood thing. But he fucking loves shooting guns. But he's got to say he doesn't. So he got him. I had a Barrett 50 cal. This is the things that when you read, a mile and a half away, an Arab was shot in the head by some fucking Yank. And it's fucking awesome. So it was one of those guns. They are so loud.
Super soaker. Like
Yeah. It's a super soaker, except it eliminates a head. It's amazing. So he shoots, and I'm going, okay, it's going to be loud. The pressure. When you fire it, the pressure of the air goes away so fast, it feels like you have the flu for a few seconds. Like, it really fucks you up. So he goes, all right. And he shoots the thing. He goes, motherfucking bloody hell.
It was the greatest thing. And then he came to my house. He drank a Guinness with me at my bar downstairs. And I was like, I love this man. Yeah. It's James Bond in my house.
Wow.
And that was one of those. But the other one was, the one I actually hooked up with was the traffic girl from WPIX, Jill Nicolini.
So you gave her a traffic jam.
Yeah, motherfucker. I loved her. We went out from like Memorial Day to Labor Day. It was an exact summer romance.
Wow.
On Memorial Day, we loved each other. Labor Day, we hated each other. It was a full fucking relationship the whole way through.
Wow.
With some fucking.
Did
It was great. I
weather?
cheated on her on the Labor Day party.
Oh.
I had a girl from Canada come down, and we were in the jacuzzi, and I pulled that thing where I turn the bubbles on and then finger her in the jacuzzi.
Oh, that old movie.
It's an international incident.
Oh, Anthony, I don't think you should be fingering me.
She left and stole a bunch of shit, and then she burned the Canada girl's clothes in the all her possessions in my fire pit.
Oh
but she didn't know that she had brought her grandfather's ashes down to sprinkle in the Atlantic Ocean down by the now whenever I look at the fire pit, I'm like, hey Gramps, he's in there.
Wow.
But I fucked her.
Wow.
Yeah, some crazy times back then.
Trinity, have you ever fallen?
That's the way you host
Moving
a
on.
show.
Have you ever fallen in love with?
It's all in my book, permanently suspended.
No, not to take away from your Ash story. I loved it.
Of
Trinity, have you ever
course.
dated or fallen in love with anybody you've met on a job?
No.
No. Nobody had the moves.
Good thing I
Is it because you can't see their from the neck up? Because that's how I see it.
Because I'm literally just focused on what they're delivering. I'm like looking at their package.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I go on set, it's not.
You're a
no.
hard
what am I
worker.
supposed to
We
do?
don't get to love and back in the
Fucking
day,
amazing.
they actually got to know each other on set.
Fucking fag.
There's no.
Look at her tits.
But why has that changed?
My faggot? I'm sorry.
Porn.
I was saying I'm looking
so
at
there's
her
not
tits.
enough
What am I, a
time to
faggot?
love each other. You just got to keep pumping it out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, everything's delivered.
Just get it
Cost,
in.
the cost has been cut. So,
Right.
Yeah.
She's
Okay.
Italian.
Yeah, there's no time. They had to cut the getting to know each other budget.
Thank you.
We were gonna buy you guys dinner at the Brown Derby, but now could you just fuck her in the ass?
That will be the Brown Derby.
That's what I call the head of my cock now. It's the Brown Derby.
Uh-oh.
Better than the yellow fedora I had last night.
Trinity, who's been your favorite penis that you've ever had? Who's owned it?
Me?
Not yet. I mean, had so far.
Daniel Craig, security guy.
Kieran Lee.
Kieran Lee. Sounds Asian.
He is actually from London, and he actually put a contract to his fucking penis.
He what?
Contracted his dick.
He contracted.
Oh, like put insurance on it?
Yes, he did.
Nice, putting a hit out on his dick.
$1 million insurance to his
Keanu Reeves has until 6 p.m. to find Kieran's penis.
I see France. I see a big
John Dick free.
He doesn't look like he has a big dick.
Let me see.
He looks like he would just make a lot of noise at a meeting.
No, that's why he's so good at it, because of that face, so.
Let me see this guy and see if. Okay, we're still good.
You're ahead.
Wow. Did you tell him? Does he know?
Look at his smile. He looks a little autistic.
He's stunned.
You were the.
I'm retarded and I fuck bitches. I got me a ladybird over here, and they took me helmet off long enough to eat a poom poom.
Oh, Down syndrome and up syndrome.
Oh my God.
Do you think he has a, not to be, whatever, do you think he has a big head? Like, does he know he has an awesome...
Oh, I thought you meant was the head of the penis.
Now you're
big.
confusing everybody.
He's a Brazzers contract star.
He's a what?
Brazzers contract star.
What does that mean?
Brazzers is a big porno.
Yeah, come on.
I don't watch
company.
porn.
You need to watch porn.
I masturbate to old fireman
What's the matter with
calendars.
you? You own a phone, don't you?
I don't.
How do you not
He
watch
just got excited.
Utah, make some noise!
Brazzers makes some good films.
I don't watch porn. I don't.
How many dicks would you say you've had, ballpark, Literally the attendance of a ballpark. No, ballpark.
Oh, me?
Yeah. No, I'm talking.
Can we guess,
I'm
Trinity?
talking Aaron Berg.
Can I guess?
40.
How long have you been doing porn?
10 years.
Oh,
Okay. And we're only
you
counting.
know the formula.
We're only counting porn dicks or dicks she had before porn.
Only porn dicks.
Only porn dicks.
10 years. I'm going to say you do at least 200 scenes a year. I'm going to say that would be, rough estimate, I'm going to go with 2,100 dicks.
Wow.
Not that much.
Do you know the answer?
I love that movie, 2,100 Dicks. It's on Netflix. Watch it. It's amazing.
It's the story of the Central Park Five.
My first week in the industry, I thought let me try and count how many scenes and how many dicks I have.
Well, geez, we only have fucking 10 hours.
1, 2.
You watch her count one.
20 different.
What's after one?
Yeah.
How many would you think? Top of your head.
I had some really good dicks.
Couple thousand.
Well, we're
Get
not
your
even talking about the good
pencil.
dick. We're talking about the bad dick.
Yeah.
Like all the dick. How much dick?
It's quantity.
I've done over 500 scenes, so.
Oh.
How much
Wow.
do you usually do one-on-one? Do you usually do multiple?
It reaches the moon and back.
I usually do boy and roll, but I've done threesomes and gangbangs and.
Okay,
yeah.
so
My favorites are threesomes. So.
500 scenes, some of them sprinkled in. Yeah, I think that's probably over.
But we're not hearing a number. I would just love a solid number. What do you think?
At least 1,000.
12.
Yeah.
At least
got
1,000.
At least 1,000.
That's not that bad.
1,000.
Yeah, it's not that bad. She's been doing porn for 10 years.
Still in love.
Has done about I think.
I still love her.
Back,
Shut up.
40,000.
Don't you fucking say anything
40,000.
bad about her.
40,000 dicks?
40,000 dicks.
That's
Lisa.
a start.
Shit.
You know what I mean?
That's exactly what happened on Noah's Ark, yes.
40,000 dicks.
Yeah.
The new Scorsese movie. Wow.
So I'm very
That's
grateful
awesome.
for my tight vagina. Thank
Do you have
Nice.
Eagles all the time? I'm doing them right now because I have to stay.
That's called consent.
So I have one of those
Her pussy's made out of a space-age polymer.
Nice.
They get freaked out because the performers actually have to hold back. They're like, why is it like this?
Wow.
Yeah. Like,
Tight pussy.
Superhero.
Pretty exciting.
Wait, people look at your vagina and they go, why is it like this?
No. The male talent, they'll be like, why is it still this tight?
That's what I mean. Yeah. Yeah.
The male talent go, why is your dick inside?
They go, why can't I see it inside?
Look, I'm not
Yeah.
saying this is true, but guys will just tell you it's tight.
Shut up.
I'm not being an asshole. Fuck you, I'm not being an asshole. I'm just saying they would. And I'm not even doubting it is. Look at your fucking hips.
Yeah.
You're very
It's like some
petite,
kind of a
Yeah.
iguana
Body of a
pelvis.
paper boy. Shut up.
You're fucking awesome.
A paper
She's
boy
a
with-
beautiful girl.
I'm guessing that pussy don't look like the Cat's Deli slicer at 11
You think
p.m.
that
You know what I'm
fucking
saying?
badmouth the new Mrs. Cumia like this? Are you out of your fucking mind?
It's got to be a tight pussy. She's too small. Too small to have a big puss. How about ass play? Yay or nay?
I love it.
Nice.
On you or to play put someone else? You put your finger.
My first scene was anal.
It's this, right? I've seen the toys in the store. It's like a little. What's that hole up there? It's an Italian
Oh, the fest, yeah.
You like it ass play?
There's a hole.
Hey, Goosellini, watch.
Without the bracelets. In your butt or you put it in someone else's butt?
Both.
No, I like it in my butt.
Yeah. It's pretty
Oh,
hot.
stop trying to.
Look at the Utah guys. Clap, clap,
Anna Martin graduates.
clap.
But if somebody has too big of a dick, isn't that like a little bit of a hazard if someone's got too big of a dick? Like,
No, it's actually it was actually easier for me to do anal when I first started.
Yeah.
So,
well, do you have to
Mentally
breathe a lot?
or?
no, just I don't know. It's just my pussy was too small.
My pussy was too tight. My asshole was huge. Just made sense.
It's because no! Oh, you know what? Fine. It's fine. It's going on my Patreon. If you can, ask the front row. They're the. I don't know. I don't want to censor you.
Yeah, the Utah guys got all excited because that's how.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, you're great. You're great. I didn't want to fight. fight with someone who pays me. We have 5 minutes. Let's make it good.
But only one more.
I've been dating my girlfriend for 4 months now. She lets her dog stay in the bedroom while we're having sex, and I'm really uncomfortable with it. What should I do? I love dogs, but this is too much for me.
Our dog stays in the bed when we
I
fuck.
have a cute little chihuahua.
In the dog?
Yeah,
Kill it.
in the bed.
It's
Signed,
Yeah, but-
Michael Vick.
Is that why you don't use lube?
No, but me and my wife tried a new thing last week where I got her wet. But before that, doesn't happen all the time. We do a lot of fucking.
Get her
Hey, I
in the
make
wet
the cash
spot.
around here. Give me that
Get her in the wet
sandpaper. We don't use lube. We were going to use lube on the cruise that we were going to do ass play, but we never got to it. We had sex twice in a week, which is a lot for us because we're married and monogamous. But yeah, we let the dog stay in the bed. My wife gets upset. She's like, get him to move. And I was like, and then after, he wants to fuck both of us. Like, he'll look at me and he's got the lipstick popping out and shit.
Humping your leg.
He'll just like get really, he's like a support animal too, so he's really supportive.
Corinne, you have a dog.
I do.
Has Alfred ever watched you?
No, I kick him out. That's crazy.
Do you really?
Yes.
I like it.
What? Yeah. Well, he jumps in it. It's like, when I try to work out, he tries to do it with me. I don't want him fucking with me. That's disgusting. It's really gross.
But I would feel, because I love dogs. I would be like, I don't know, you feel alone.
Yeah.
Or like,
No, I love dogs. That's why I don't make him watch me have sex.
we're not making him. We're not like holding
Fucking
him down.
cock tease.
No, but I have control. He can't open a door with his paw, so if I need to let him out, that's my responsibility.
Just reaches up. You done?
Sometimes he will scratch at the door, but it's fine.
I want pussy.
He's horny. He has a special time every night that he brings a stuffed sailor monkey into my room alone and humps it. And I know it's humping time, and I just leave him alone to do it.
Nice.
I'm a respectful parent.
Healthy.
Yeah, thank you.
Anthony, does your cats watch you? Your cat, one cat.
I
now.
keep my cat out of the bedroom when anything is going on like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, cats, and because cats are another thing.
She'll confuse
dogs
you for
are
a
fun.
scratching
They're not dogs.
Dogs will be like,
That's true.
Cats see something swinging, they go, wham! With fucking goddamn Freddy Krueger hand on your ball sack.
Yeah.
Anthony's
It's not
fuzzy
anything.
dice nuts just swinging all over the boudoir.
My cat ate my balls.
These were on the IROC rear view, you fuck!
Do you have a pet?
I have 3 cats, and that happened to my boyfriend.
Oh my
He got
God.
scratched on the ball sack.
It could happen again.
I'm so in love with this girl. It's
Like,
crazy.
cats gotta go. Like
Coming into work with cat scratches all over your balls. Had a great weekend.
I would let my cat scratch my balls to have sex with you.
You guys are kind of compatible, honestly.
They're not pubes, they're whiskers. Oh boy. Love connection. How many minutes left? One more time?
We got three more. One more question.
One more.
Two more minutes.
this is a
2 more.
Oh, another question.
Why do porn stars get offended when you ask if they escort? It's the same job minus the camera.
Aaron, this is for you.
Well, when I was sucking people off under the Queensboro Bridge, I would get offended if they wouldn't drop me off back in Queens.
this was actually this must be literally an episode from Family Guy because this is what happened. So yeah. So no, I mean I guess they get offended because there's so much more into play. It's not that one-on-one time, and we're not prostitutes. So it's we go through A, B, and C, and we have to get tested, and we have to everyone's tested. We know who it is, we know what they look like, and that's the thing. So there's all these. I look at people and I'm like, I'm not gonna have a one-night stand with that asshole because are you tested? When was the last time you got tested?
Right.
Yeah.
So if you were to sleep with a guy for money, just say he was like, hey, I got $7,500 in cash in my pocket. Just randomly. And if the guy wanted to sleep with you for money, would you A, do that? Would you B, be like, I would, but not today, you have to get tested?
Multiple choice.
And C, would you have to like the guy to do a professional in or out call.
I'd say let's have another drink at the bar.
Nice.
See, prostitution and escort is all just about how much money is being.
Yeah. So
It's
there
like,
goes
I'm an
my
escort.
kid's nursery
Don't
school.
try to pay me like a prostitute.
Yeah.
It's
I know.
like secretary versus executive assistant.
Yeah.
Like I've been both, but you can treat me shittier as an executive assistant because it usually pays a little more.
There was a girl that I would hang out with and have fun at my house every so often, but for every time we hung out, I needed to give her $1,500.
Isn't that friends
Now
with
this
benefits?
wasn't a prostitute.
No.
No, it's friends with benefits.
That's a good fucking girl.
Right.
And then she'd get that and be like, okay. And I never, if I had to give her $20, I'd be like, ew, you disgusting fucking lump of shit.
Yeah.
But $1,500 is like, this girl's all class.
Yeah. 1,500's a good.
What are you doing?
That's a good number.
Fucking people for free.
You bitches don't understand.
I would fuck somebody for a large Greek salad.
That guy. Go ahead.
Oh,
right, maybe not.
Does someone have a question?
Unless they're in our audience.
Who's got a question?
Question? Or someone having a stroke? What's happening? I saw an arm go up. No?
No question.
Nobody?
Sit here if you got a question.
There's no wrong question. Only wrong answer.
I have one question. Mark, do you have the $35 you owe me? Guys owed me $35 for like 7 months. Still comes to all the shows.
Not the time for
Hold
that.
on,
Aaron,
hey, I got a question.
let me tell you
Anthony.
something.
Anthony, I'll
He
go.
owes you $35. He doesn't give it to you. He's out of your life for $35.
It's a Bronx
Fucking
tale.
good. You don't need. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hold on, hey, Anthony. Let me tell you something. Wait, so you paid $1,500 for this girl to come to your house? That's
Did
you?
Ed McMahon ever talk to Sinatra? I just need to know this before
Frankie boy.
before I move on.
I could do
Did-
Don Rickles. Hey, Anthony, let me tell you. Let me ask you something real quick. Hey, here's the thing.
yeah,
you
do
paid
Don
this broad- You paid
Rickles
this broad $1,500
die.
and she didn't suck your cock. You put up $1,500 to play Call of Duty on Twitch. That's about it. She didn't finger your ass.
That's what I
How's wrong
do.
with this guy?
It's all I do.
Really? It's called a prostitute.
I
pal.
fucking love. Look,
I want to suck your cock.
we
I want my
always
own
make
show.
fun of the
I want
people
my
we
own show.
love. That's why I never make fun of him.
Your drink is empty. I think that means the show.
Well, prohibition's in order. Nobody's getting a drink tonight.
This is really quick. One more. Is it?
Oh, wait,
is
I'm
it-
sorry.
Is it interracial dating if I'm dating an Italian?
I gotta go to the bathroom.
He's Sicilian, and Sicilians supposedly were mixed race with the Moors for just a couple hundred
The
years.
Berg?
back.
What?
The Moors. This is a person who thinks dating Italian is interracial dating because they're like Sicilian. You're Sicilian.
You know, the Moors did so much fucking of Italian
I
women
shouldn't have answered. I shouldn't.
that light hair became dark, straight hair became curly. You're a fucking eggplant. It's one of my favorite movies.
All right.
When he takes that cigarette and goes, I know I'm so dead, so I'm just gonna nail this guy with this. Oh! It's one of the great, but obviously you are purist, the driven soul.
All right.
I can't
That has been our
take this.
show. Guys,
I
thank
can't
you so
take
much
this.
for coming out to the
Yay!
Keep it over. Anthony Cumia, Trinity St Clair, Corinne Fisher, Aaron Berg, Mike Figs.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Chrissie Mayr!
Tune in every Monday, 8 o'clock, combatmedia.com. Check out all the other shows on the network. Thank you guys so much for coming out. If you want a big black dildo, see me. Other than that,
Barry Rip, sit down.
love you.
He's going to sell his glasses outside. He's very
like a
rude.
sword out of a rock, but
We're going to stay and probably keep drinking.
Awesome.